What are the biggest 4 myths in residential assisted living? Well, first, you can't do this in an HOA. That's just not true. You know, certain neighborhoods had codes and covenants, and they have rules and regulations about what the home can look like and if you can or cannot have a business within a home. But guess what? The Federal Fair Housing Act has a law about discrimination against age and ethnicity and disability. And when you need an assisted living home, you're considered disabled at that point. It is a federal law which trumps any city, state, county, angry neighbor, or HOA. Now, I'm not recommending that you do this in an HOA where you know that they're going to fight you tooth and nail. Absolutely not. Hear me loud and clear. If there's a neighborhood with an HOA and one right next door without, choose the one without. But can you do this there? The answer is yes. If someone tells you no, we've got your back at the RAL National Association, and the Bukowski Law Team is there to help you through any issues in that regard. Number 2, you have to work in the home. Absolutely not. I don't work in my home, and many of our students do not work in their homes. That's not what I'm teaching you to do. There are other educators who teach you to do that, but that's not what we do. I'm teaching you to be a passive owner-operator, just like myself, my staff, and the rest of the students who've come to our training. I want to show you how to set yourself up to be a hands-off business owner, to sit in the owner's seat, owning the real estate and the business, but not working day-to-day in the home. I want you to hire that staff who's going to be the licensed administrator or manager, who's going to be the licensed caregivers who are going to take care of the day-to-day within the business. It's just a myth. You don't have to work in there. You're not even licensed for it, so deep breath. Number 3, do you have to be a medical professional? Nope. You do not have to be a medical professional to own and operate a residential assisted living home. Although if you are a doctor or nurse or medical professional by any means, it's a feather in your cap, and I want you to use that in your marketing. So do you have to? No. Can you be a medical professional in this industry? Absolutely. Number 4. The liability. People are so nervous about liability in the residential assisted living industry, and I gotta tell you, it's really nothing to be that worried about. There's liability insurance protection, and companies that are going to help you through that. And when you are a student at the Residential Assisted Living Academy, we connect you with the best of the best so that they know exactly how to set you up to protect you as the owner, to protect your staff and your residents. You see, if you're doing things right, if you're doing things proper, if you have the home retrofit for seniors and it's safe, and you have the proper staff who's licensed and knows how to care for these residents, and you have the systems in place, and you have the protection with the insurance, and all of those things matter. They add up to equating to you being less stressed, you being less worried about that. It's really not that big of an item. A couple of dollars a day per resident, it's a line item. You're gonna have liability insurance, but it's nothing to be worried about. The risk is completely less than the reward in residential assisted living. So don't be deterred from any myths that you hear. They're just misconceptions at the end of the day.